Hello and welcome back to the Dev Plays Crucible of Avarice campaign, episode 29.
Yay!
A little bit more enthusiastic there, Alex.
Yahoo! Ugh. I spooked the cat.
Oh, sorry. Guess who's back?
As a quick
Cloak
recap,
again.
Anarche escaped from prison. Team were finding out a little bit about the Demon General Rose and the fact that she is looking for an object known as the Key of Animon, supposedly a broadsword entirely made of animite and can control, fix, or destroy any piece of animatology in the entirety of the world. The weapon was used multiple decades ago, but was then taken by the, at the time, Empress's grandfather, and was then placed in a secret location. For some reason, Rose wants it, and therefore the team have to find out exactly why she wants it. She was then told by the Empress that this deal would only come through if she would remove all of the poison from the town that she had completely corrupted during her tantrum. However, after Fletcher followed her and then spoke with Clefoth, a few questions were left up in the air. But before he could then indeed find out any more questions about what exactly is happening with Rose, he was then confronted by the man named Dias Miyamoto, and claimed that he would like to now fight him, after Fletcher stated that he would at least stop him because that he wants to at least wait until Rose has finished clearing up the town. Dias Miyamoto is impatient as he wants to defeat her before the others in the party get to her. In this moment, he then states that if you are going to stand in his way, he has no other choice but to fight Fletcher. To which Fletcher states, "That is okay, let's spar." And Dias replies, "No, if we are fighting, it is to the death." We now come back to this dark scene. The party is 2 kilometers away, minimum, on the edge of the capital. However, at this exact and entire point in Fletcher's life, what is going through his head as he is staring down the face of Dias Miyamoto in this gorgeous moonlight?
I prefer Ricky Victo over Ricky Victe, if that's okay with you.
Now that doesn't work for me. As you see, his eyes are wide open, a crazed look and a crazed smile over his face. A blade in one of his hands, he looks at you without, almost as if he doesn't have eyelids. This man stares before you and says, "That's the thing. You don't get to decide Ricky Vite or Ricky Vito if someone tells you that they're going to kill you, especially in the tournament. I don't go by any of these rules because ultimately you're in my way and I can't allow that. So, let's begin. I would like you to roll me a move speed, please."
Oh, well. Good thing I'm already intangible then.
Okay. $19.
Mm-hmm.
Good, okay. And I have got... $18, so you will be going first.
Alright. Fletcher pulls out both staffs and straight away charges for a phase cutter combo.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
You also have to roll the actual physical attack.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Hey!
Oh, nice. There.
Nice,
Oh,
okay.
yes. Huzzah!
Right. It's...
What I'd recommend is whatever you're now rolling for the damage, definitely copy it and paste it and put it in your own character sheet.
Yeah.
So you
If
can
I'm
then just grab it.
smacking with both staffs, do I roll damage twice? 2d6s?
No, you add both the modifiers, you don't add both of the damage dices together.
Okay.
So it's just one set of damage dice, but then both of the modifiers. Okay. Yep, nice. Cool.
And then again, because it's combo.
You have to roll for it again, not roll for the damage straight away, but yeah, you have to roll for it again. And now he's allowed to react as well.
Alright, smack again.
Oh, the smite.
I just need to cut. Copy, and...
Damn.
Hell yeah! Basically charging up to him, doing an X formation with the staffs, and then spinning around and doing a plus from behind.
As you go through this, like, you notice that there's like basically minimal to no resistance on this guy as you just go through him, just tearing through him, dealing this amount of damage to him. As he just sort of like staggers for a second as you are now behind him. He just sort of like staggers for a second, and then just you can hear like the dripping of like a little bit of blood as he then just sort of goes, "You've gotten better."
I never got to show you how good I was to begin with.
Oh, but I could tell that you weren't anywhere near this level of strength. The first or the second time I saw you. Which means that you've improved tenfold as he then goes to spin round and slash at you. I would like you to roll me a wisdom, please. Perception.
Ooh. Could I roll instinctive will instead?
You can indeed roll instinctive will.
Instinctive will is that mind? That's mind, isn't it?
Yep, so it's willpower, and then it's perception. You need to get a 10 on both.
And I know it's willpower, but can I use a path of the mind instead of willpower?
What level are you, and do you have the ability make do?
I have level 5 in mind.
Do you have the ability make do or tradesperson?
I mean, I would say by level 5 I would have.
If you don't have it, I'm afraid you can't just retroactively have it. So
sorry.
No, you have
Alright,
to roll your
I need to talk to you after.
This is why we do this before the sessions.
I just finished eating. I didn't have time.
How dare you eat food? I only ate a chunk.
Right,
I haven't eaten in weeks.
That's willpower.
Damn, Alex, I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair if we compare
Every
notes.
blind in CCS in the chat.
And that's perception.
Okay, you're allowed to roll without a disadvantage on this reaction. However you'd like to react, you still need to beat a 23, which is not that actual hard for you. What would you like to do?
Counter.
Okay.
Yes!
Okay, you will be doing damage to him, but he will also be dealing damage to you as you both hit each other.
Mm-hmm. Let me just paste.
Get in there.
Whack.
Okay, so I just have to make sure I've got this right. Yep. Yep, okay.
Oh.
As he spins round and hits you with this awful looking, like it almost looks like you see a shine coming off of the blade, but you couldn't see it for a second. You then activate your instinctive will, and you suddenly see that it's a blade that's almost entirely invisible. You attempt to. The best that you can do is you just go screw it, and then you attempt to attack him. As you do so, you do hit through him as your entire staff goes through his body. However, at that exact moment, the blade hits through your side and cuts right through you. As it does so, you take 49 points of damage. Obviously, you still damage him, which I'm now writing down. What is your maximum health and vitality? Just so I have it here.
191 and 58. Let's see.
Okay, 191 and 58. Okay. So you've now taken 49 points of damage, and you're... Okay. How many milestones do you have as well, just so I know?
17.
17, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, that was a wicked slash. Barely had time to see it.
He sort of like staggers, but I want to point out his eyes are still unflinchingly still open. He staggers a bit, but he still has yet to have blinked even once during this combat so far. If I had known that you were going to be this strong, I wouldn't have bothered with the wasp. I would have just gone straight for you.
You know what they say about the quiet ones.
He then just tilts his head slightly, like a dog just wondering what the noise is. It is now your turn.
Well, don't hold him back. As I launch into Phase Crusher.
Okay. Okay, so this is the bit where I have to worry about this roll, the first roll, not the second roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no.
26, so no.
Slash!
As you go through him, roll for damage. And again, after you've rolled damage, tell me exactly how and what you're doing.
Let me just add in Phase Crusher damage. Oh, I just realized. The initial attack, I didn't add Phase Cutter.
That's okay.
Should we just roll that now?
No, there's no point. But
whatever. Here's Phase Crusher.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh! Oh!
As I
humanity!
As I start speeding towards him, gathering speed, leaping out of the ground and spinning round, flying through him and whacking him with both staffs once again.
At this
As I
point,
crush whatever spirit he has.
blood splashes from his body, and even his clothes begin to be torn as his already tattered like gi is now basically becoming just completely ribbons at this point all over him as you pass right through him again. At this point, when you finish your movement and you turn to look at him again, at this point you notice almost like a really weird, strange aura is almost emanating from this man, as when he then turns again, he's got an incredibly intense and creepy smile. We now come back to the rest of the party. At this point, you guys have seen that basically, like Felix and everyone else, you guys have now started seeing that the bands have begun showing the fight. Fletcher seems to be doing quite well, however, he did get hit by a blade that did actually seem to hurt him. Rakia, you do recognise what the sword is before you ask, because
Yes,
I knew you were going to ask.
yes. It's like, that's Dark Drift.
With that being said, what would everyone like to do? I say everyone because there's only actually 2 of you from the party. So, Cloak and Rakia.
I mean, we're heading over there anyway, right? So.
Okay.
Yes.
Both of you roll me move speed.
I'm actually no. I'm not going to do it just yet because you're doing it quite well. So, okay, move speed 9. My boy's doing me proud. Oh, good lord! Good lord!
Oh,
Good lord. Okay.
Double 2.
So.
Oh no!
Ah.
Time for stock, eh?
So, just to put this in like this perspective, you guys are going through a slightly brisk jog. That's the best that you're doing right now. It is going to take you quite a few rounds of combat before you actually get there. As we now cut back to this, it is now Dias's turn.
Sorry,
Okay.
sake burns. I thought it'd be thematic to drink sake for shots during the Land of the Sunken Moon.
Oh, you actually have sake on you.
I
do too.
Akashi, sorry. I get the vowels wrong.
Okay.
That place is Japan right there.
As he then basically lunges towards you, he takes both of his swords and he begins to go towards you with a slashing motion.
I will try and phase under the ground to get behind him.
Okay.
Doesn't have.
Ah.
As he hits you with both blades, he will be dealing. Might as well just, do the whole thing of copy and paste. Not edit. Why, Discord? Why would you do this to me? As you get hit by both of these, you actually feel that both of the blades hit you and it just tears through your body as they both do a significant amount of damage to you as you are dealt 55 points of damage. As I'm now just having a look, yep, that's 104, so you're on 100, you have taken 104 damage in total. As they go through you, you do not move down, and it does indeed hurt like hell.
Oh. I haven't had a fight this exciting. I can't remember actually.
You're indeed impressive. Although, I'm wondering how fun that poisoner would be. So, I'm going to have to finish this off quite soon.
I'm having too much fun. You'll have to get rid of me first. Here I come again.
Roll for it.
Going again into Phase Cutter combo.
Oh!
20!
Oh.
Hey! This could be something.
I'm coming over there!
Yep.
I like how you turned into Randy Savage. Gonna bring the pain.
This time I'll actually remember to add the Phase Cutter.
Fair.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
But still pretty good.
I get to hit again!
Oh, do it again! Do it again! Do it again! Do it again!
You didn't say face cut combo.
I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you said combo.
Hang on a sec. How many of those do you have?
Let's see, what is it? Fizz Cutter combo is...
Is it an advanced or a pure technique, or is it a new skill?
Oh, it's a new skill.
Yeah, you can't use
Oh,
it any
can't
more
do
than
that
once.
then. Oh
okay,
well.
so that means...
But still, that's
bad.
double damage
It's the
though.
Fizz Cutter!
Okay, so you've already rolled that damage then?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Lots of big dams. Was it 54? Yeah, 54. Ooh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like you hit him again, just blood splashes. At this point, like it just tears off pretty much all of what is left of his gi as it just basically falls off of him. Again, you've gone past him again. You're back to his as the two of you slowly turn around again to each other. Just having a look. Ooh, okay. So, as you do so, the sleeves of his gi basically fall off, and basically so do the rest of his, like the top half of his gi. As the only thing that he has left is the belt holding the bottom part of the shirt of the gi, and also his trousers. As it reveals a glowing green band saying 700,500 points on it.
Oh, you've certainly been busy since I last saw you in the tournament with that band.
Honestly, most people have been a bore, but you have actually given me some hope. Here's the deal. If you can finish me off, then you're welcome to my blades. As a matter of fact, as a token of kind will, I'll even tell you this. The weapon that I currently possess is one of 6 legendary weapons of the Land of the Sunken Moon's greatest swordsmith, and his name was Tokudai Tokugawa. The blade that I currently own in my possession is known as Dark Drift, and it is one of his finest pieces. There is in fact another hidden within the castle, and I met the very one person who owns it, the Warrior's Truth, a mineral blade forged by none other than Tokudai Tokugawa. And guess what? It is imbued with the greatest power of anyone's will, the true will blade. I was going to get it myself, but realistically, who's to say that I'm a man who will definitely achieve the highest heights? After all, I would expect nothing less from someone who works with him.
To the victor goes the spoils, I say.
Absolutely. I hope you're ready for this next bit.
No,
Oh,
no.
As he lunges towards you with a great, powerful, upraised arm and eventually goes down as he goes, Nyun! How would you like to attempt to react?
can I beat that?
Technically you can with either a natural 20 or extenuating circumstances. I'm not going to tell you what they are, because obviously at that point then I'd basically be telling you.
Well, might as well try.
Use the
What are you
Right, roll.
attempting to do?
Can I phase crush towards him?
Okay.
Oof.
As you do so, the blade hits you right directly in your face as it goes straight down. The damage of which deals... oh god, okay. I'm just calculating this. So that's So I said it was only with one of his weapons, one of his swords, not both of them. So that technically is a better alternative.
It depends on what that natural 20 does.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me of that.
Oh no, dude.
I always do this!
Okay, so
I literally stick my foot in my mouth every single time!
So I now am not doing rolls at this point because it's actually a pure technique that you just used. So that's plus that plus that plus that plus that plus that. Oh damn, that's that as well. As you are hit with a slash right into your face that deals 130 points of damage. As this is both of these abilities that he's using are pure techniques. Since he got a natural 20, he's not rolling damage because he's not rolling double damage. Instead, he is just maxing out his maximum current damage, which, as I said, is 138. How many times does that break your vitality, real quick? Vitality is
What was it?
58.
58.
So 138 points of damage.
That's double, but not triple.
That's double but not triple. Okay, you're going to have to roll me a fortitude, please.
Is that disadvantage, or...?
No, it's just normal, because he hasn't got super stats.
Okay, that's not too bad. 17.
Okay.
My man.
It's actually very lucky that you got that. Okay, so if that was not the case, I would have actually said that you would have taken an injury here. Actually, no, you do. 10 or above.
You did that on purpose.
10 or above is vitality break of 10. So not 1 times is vitality break of 10. 1.5 is a vitality break of 15. And finally, 2 times is a vitality break of 20. So you would have needed to have got 20.
Okay.
So, what actually happens here is when you get slashed in the face. Ooh, as the whole blade just comes down onto your head and cuts right through your right eye. As this does so, you are now blind in that eye. The eye is completely destroyed. And you begin bleeding incredibly quickly, to the point of which that when your head goes down, you then become very quickly tangible. You feel the weight underneath your feet, and you feel the pain in your head. However, it does not come to you too quickly, anywhere near as fast as the sudden loss of consciousness as you begin to hit the ground. We now come back to the party, as you have also seen this.
Oh, Rakia
we
don't like
actually saw it
this.
from our distance.
No, from the
On the
band.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, is the Healy guy with us?
No, because you
No,
didn't
he's
go back.
still
Healy guys-
guarding our platform.
right.
God damn it. Alright, has anybody got any healing items?
Obviously not. We're
None
not
of them do,
healers.
no.
No. Well, Rakia gonna run. Gonna activate, overdrive.
Okay.
Shadows
me-
there, and that's a D6 now.
Okay. Just gonna quickly roll that. Okay.
Yeah, the funny thing is that Suzaku did bring medical gear. He just kept it on himself.
Yeah.
And never gave it to anyone else.
Am I still
Actually-
presuming
Actually,
that?
no. No, go on.
Am I still presuming that the enemy is there?
You haven't seen any enemy yet.
So beyond
our samurai friend. There is no one else there.
You again, like you can't see anyone else there. Big reason for this is and I'm just throwing this out there. The big reason for this is Meta. She doesn't have a band, so you can't see her. But also, even in the background, the shot is too close up, so you don't see her. If she is there, you don't know she is there. You just assume that is
still
where.
racing him though.
Yeah, you are assuming that. However, there are two things. A, Fletcher was following Rose. B, Miyamoto wanted to fight Rose. And C, even if he is or isn't there for Rose, he still just took down one of your party members and potentially killed him.
So they're all presumably in the direction of Rose anyway, right? So
Theoretically, yes.
I guess I can attempt to activate Gate of Pain.
Gate of Pain, okay. I like how the two of you have like physical enhancements.
Yeah, that definitely activates.
Okay, so could you tell me what exactly this looks like?
Let me check something real quick. Ooh. That'll that. That's not it. Damn, I've got so many abilities.
Oh, just my being me is so hard, you guys, with all my abilities.
Oh
It
my
is.
god. Life is hard.
All right, what?
You don't understand
So much
me.
choice.
what
I just don't know which.
What is visually happening to the character?
Okay, well, cloaks kind of serve as blood vessels, and skin is, turning red. As does his aura, as he begins to speed forth with his, I believe it's just check something. I'm pretty sure it's 3 times move speed.
Okay.
Alright,
And
I got
Raki,
twice
Yeah,
my
it's 3
move
times
speed.
move speed.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does
Yeah.
that make both of your move speeds in the action sense?
Well, it's basically it doubles my move speed, so I go from a 33 meters to a 66 meters.
Okay.
Okay, well, mine goes from 28 to 56, and then 84. Yeah, mine's 84.
Okay, so just want to point this out. That means that Raki, you're now able to run at 16 kilometers per hour, and Cloak, this means that you can run at 21 kilometers per hour.
Whoa, holy crap.
Something cloak this way comes!
As you basically glow almost red, like as if you're a mini Red Hulk, and aura basically looking as if there's demon aura steam coming from your body. Rakia is suddenly going into a sort of weird, almost feral looking mode more than she ever normally does. And then suddenly the two of you, as you're basically running incredibly fast and sort of every now and again jumping from tree to tree, Rakia is basically leapfrogging through this place and grabbing onto vines and grabbing onto parts of the branches and trees, just basically launching herself very quickly, as if she is basically an orangutan on speed, although it actually looks more properly the Slender Man went feral. As the two of you are basically launching yourself in,
That is exactly it.
and we now come to basically this point where you eventually get there to Fletcher. Fletcher is face down in a pool of his own blood. It's basically taken you about a minute or two to get there, and there is no sign of Dias.
Okay, alright, right, okay.
Yeah, I
Right.
need to obviously do a couple things in order for my strenuous form. So it lasts 4 turns without any continuation rolls. Then I take 10 damage this rotation.
Okay.
Which puts me down from 213 to 203.
It's funny because at the moment I've currently got you written at 203 from your previous time that you were, like, because
That
obviously,
works.
you know. So you've taken 10 damage. How many milestones do you have? 19.
Presumably, yes. Yeah, it's 200.
Vitality.
Yeah. No, it's 19, yeah. My vitality is... What do you have it down as? I think I have it down as 57, so...
Okay, so mine says 56, but that's fair enough. There we go.
Yeah, that works.
Yep. Yeah, so you do that. You basically get there. Your body is obviously like hurting a lot by the time that you get there. So both of you have lost 2 minutes on both of your timers. So Bill, for you, obviously that's half of your time. Rakia, that's just under half of your time left. Sorry, just under half of your time gone. So you have 3 more minutes, technically 3 more in combat rotations. But yeah, Fletcher is currently on the floor bleeding from his face. When any of you turn him round, you see on his right eye there's a cut going from just the base at the tip of his hairline all the way down to just above, just a middle way through his cheek, just basically in the middle of where like his jawline would be. And it is just gushing with blood. His face is basically... His right side of his face is just covered in blood.
It's like, I'm basically, I'm going to use ingenuity to patch him up, with things around, to stop him bleeding at least.
You can roll Survivalist if you like.
Oh, can I do that? Okay. Yeah, I'll try
either.
that. Yeah.
I'm fine with either, because technically...
Actually, ingenuity's the higher, and I've got some things for that if it goes wrong, so...
I mean, ingenuity is under part of the things that you can roll for Survivalist anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah. Alright, never mind. Okay, there we go. Do it. Come on. 23!
It's quite tricky with what you currently have right now on you, but... You basically, which dress are you currently wearing? Are you wearing the cherry one, or are you wearing the?
Yeah, I'm wearing the cherry one. Oh, this has gone from a long dress into a miniskirt.
Basically, you've torn off a piece that you can, and then basically you've grabbed a bunch of different bits of leaves that you can, and basically you're using it as some kind of like makeshift like eye patch. You tell Tilly Lily to try and press on it, but she gets overly squeamish about this. Fletcher then basically says, "Don't worry, I've got this," and he then holds down the press on Fletcher's head. So far,
you mean Cloak? Yeah.
No,
you mean Felix?
Felix?
No, yeah. So sorry, Felix is the one who's pressing it on Fletcher's head. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Felix once again being the best dad.
But yeah, so. That being said, that's that, but you have no idea where Dias is or what exactly is going on. Both of you roll me a perception check.
As in both of them?
Yeah, as in both of the two of you.
Us two. Can I roll willpower, or is this just perception?
This is... No, yeah, this is just straight up perception.
Is this a bad time to bring up my overdrive?
It is absolutely the worst time that you could have brought that up, Fletcher. You could have said, "By the way, I have an overdrive," before that. Fletcher! That would have been so cool. Okay.
I know. Oh. Considering the injury, I don't think it would have been, worth it.
So, Cloak, you're looking around and you see nothing necessarily around you guys. You're sort of, looking here, there, and everywhere, and it's just like, okay, so where is these? There's blood splatters here, there, and everywhere. There's even like half of a chopped up tree, and you're like, okay, there's blood splatters.
To be honest,
here.
more looking for Rose than me and Marty.
But for some reason, you're not really able to see what's going on, because you're also looking back at sort of like Rakia, because you're kind of... A part of you is concerned for Fletcher, but more of a part of you is concerned at the fact that most of your team is concerned with Fletcher and not the fact that there's both Dias and Rose still out there somewhere. And the fact is that you haven't found either of them, and you're a bit more concerned. But because of this, you're sort of looking back and forth. When you have that, you just have this moment of like, you just say, "We need to find her." And at that point, Rakia looks up and just sees over your head of like basically a slight over the top of the trees, a slight sort of like sludge over like the edge of the trees at the edge of what seems to be the edge of a forest. When you see that, you can also Raki, you can also see like weird like it's almost like as if the sludge is starting to move and slip up and go upwards in large arcs, like as if they're being like pulled upwards and away from the trees.
See, there she is. I mean, who else could it be? But what is she doing? Is she juggling the slime?
Cloak.
Rakia, we're here to finish her off. Not ask questions.
Felix just says, don't worry. Leave Fletcher with me. After all, I think I'm going to have to be the one to do this. If worst comes to worst, I'm possibly the best person to defend anyone from harming him.
Okay, I'm just sort of like, Rakia's still holding Fletcher, and, while he's unconscious, I just give him a little kiss on the forehead, say, "You did very well."
As the two of you leave and walk past the tree, you follow the trails up into the sky, you look at them with your eyes, and they pile down. However, even more terrifyingly, as they pile down in spires that bend in to one specific center mass, that particular epicenter is Rose. However, she seems to be holding someone up by their throat. The clouds sort of skew it for a second, but then as they wash away from the moonlight sky, the moonlight bounces off of the two of them, and you see that it is Daius Miyamoto, basically with his eyes rolled into the back of his head and rather battered and with a couple of cuts, as she has got her blade to his stomach, slightly slices it, and you see a wound on her shoulder suddenly heal up as the blood immediately goes from his wound onto the blade that she is holding.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this one of my things that I've read up on as well?
Have a look into it.
Okay, alright, let me just do, that's not it. It is, no, I don't want that. Is it Life Stealer?
Based on the way that you can see the thing, and I'm going to give this to you because, again, like, the moonlight is basically...
I already know it's Life Stealer from the other encounter.
Yeah.
The other encounter. Rakia, with both your wisdom, but also the fact that the moonlight is bright enough, you see it, you see what happens, you literally see what is happening in front of you, and you are, without a doubt, that is one of the six legendary weapons from Tokudai Tokugawa as well, Life Stealer. As she then just basically puts the blade to the middle of his chest, the poison still whirring up in the sky and basically latching onto her, and basically it seems to be absorbed into her skin as it's happening. She then just says, "You should have never fought me with impatience. Honestly, I was a little disappointed in a human that couldn't even match up to my legacy, but even more so that you thought that you could do so with so little vitality left. Who the hell beat the crap out of you to this extent? And even more so, what kind of balls do you have to think that you could be this injured? Makes me sick. Am I losing my touch? Do people think of me as some simple crow?" As she then puts her arm backwards to then begin attempting to thrust. Do either of you wish to stop this?
Well, I mean, yes, actually, because, well, she'll get those points.
I mean, I want to point out, you can't see the points.
Well,
you can't even see his band.
I obviously want to try and stop it.
Yeah, I mean, let's try and stop this
So, Bill,
nonsense because we got to take her down.
For you have 1 minute left in your mode, and Rakia, for you have 2 minutes left in yours.
Okay then, I guess well, I'm gonna get this boy out the way.
Okay.
Because I want to be the one to kill him.
How do you want to do this?
Well, with my, incredible dexterity boosting stuff, I will just, I will finesse him out the way.
Okay.
Or it just, just sort of going in,
Okay, roll me
like
finesse.
a sleight of body. Okay, and I get an advantage on this, because it's all dex-based rolls.
Okay.
Finesse, 19. Off.
Yeah.
Okay.
35.
I'm just adding everything up real quick. That is a d20 plus. Okay. Okay.
35.
Yep. So as she goes to lunge towards it, you suddenly just as suddenly she stabs nothing. As you are now holding him in you're holding the back of his head and one of his legs as you sort of almost holding him like a live guitar almost as you go past her. You're just to the side of her, so you're no more than 1 or 2 meters away from her, but she has no longer got him in her possession.
Yep. I'm just gonna. You know what? He just beat up my boyfriend, so I'm just gonna chuck him to one side.
Fair enough. He just
but as
rolls
long as
on
he's
the
out of
grass.
harm's way, yeah, it's just just.
I see. So you have come here. I don't exactly know who the hell you are, but all I'm going to tell you is that you picked the wrong day, Missy. The blade shines in the moonlight, even though that it's strange, almost Damascus-like in the ways that its engravings are, but it almost looks sickly, like as if it's blood and oil mixed together on the surface of water. Its colours are dancing all around it, but it looks deeply sickened and crimson, with a slight almost flicker of difference in colours, but yet its blade is mesmerising.
Ooh, pretty.
Whoever the hell you are, you're going to die here. After all, I can't let this be the last time. And I definitely cannot fail.
You could actually fill me in on what you're doing here. That would be very nice, instead of attacking me.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Do I roll a scorn with my reaction? I mean, I was trying to activate.
Persuasion. Oh man, that's not good. No.
Oh.
Oh no, okay.
Fighting it is then.
I haven't rolled, don't worry. No.
Yeah.
Alright.
She then immediately lunges towards you and attempts to attack you.
Well,
Do I roll a scorn for my reaction to the previous action?
So you can, but the only thing that this would do is just basically add scorn to you. This wouldn't really be anything else.
I mean, at least do it.
So you can roll to add. You can roll to add scorn.
I'll see. Yeah, it definitely works.
okay.
I mean, that was higher than their reaction anyway, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I didn't add a D. No! I didn't add a D!
At least activates before their next action. So that's something.
As basically she charges towards you, Rakia, and attempts to slash at you.
Well, I guess,
Peace was never an option.
Yep. It certainly wasn't.
Well, it looked like it could have been, and then it just wasn't. But...
I'm within reaction range, right? Because my move speed is now 80 something, so my reaction is 9 meters.
She's not attacking towards you, so no.
Well,
but
I'm
my
gonna
reaction
attempt.
is 9 meters, right?
Yeah, but she's not exactly 9 meters away from you. She's a little bit further than that.
Well, with my last, advantage roll, I will attempt to do a stun slash on her.
Okay. So since this is you attempting this reactively, you have to actually roll whatever proficiency that you have to roll, rather than your actual stat.
It's reactive.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you might as well.
yeah, might as well. All right, go on then. Here we go. Let's see if I do anything. Yay!
So
Nice. Well, that does it.
26.
6. Yeah. So that's just enough to hit her, but still, she's going to hit you.
Yeah, but that's okay, because as well on top of because on top of damage, she has to roll endurance or fortitude equal or higher than the 15 plus that I've just rolled, basically.
Yeah.
And then you gain the stunned, and you cannot react to anything for 1d4 of turns.
Okay. Roll for the damage.
Oh, dang it. That hurt. Okay, damage. Where is my damage? Right. This be my whip.
A whip away. So this would only be one whip, by the way. This wouldn't be two whips.
Yeah, that's right. This is friend whip.
Technically, it's technically I shouldn't even allow you to do a whip proficiency before you've stated that you held one, but I'll allow it, but nowhere near allowance of like a dual wield on top of that.
Okay then. And +7.
So what's your maximum health and vitality again? Just so I know.
Oh, my maximum health is 205, and my vitality is 63.
Okay, that has changed.
I think that just breaks it, actually.
Yes,
It exactly is.
No, it doesn't. It matches it. It has to get above a minimum of 1 point above to actually break it. So you are safe for now.
There we go.
205. You have taken exactly 63. Okay. So you do 32 points of damage, and this is supposed to cause an injury, yeah? An ailment.
The stun. A stun ailment. So you have to roll an endurance or a fortitude equal to the roll I just...
Awesome.
Equal or higher to the roll I just got. Yeah.
Awesome. But no, I don't, and I'll get back to that in a second. That's 32.
Oh.
Take away. Okay, 7. So that's then. Okay, so. Oh, okay. So as you hit her with an attack, it hurt. It looks as though like there's a twinge of pain, and then suddenly the blood that comes off of you is sucked into the blade. The wound suddenly almost disappears, and then she's immediately back on her feet properly, and she goes in for another slash. This time, it seems as though that she's coming at you with a bit more ferocity.
Well, I don't want to get hit with this again, so...
28.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna try dodging this.
Okay. Evasion or acrobatics?
Yeah.
Which one?
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Let's be fun. Okay, I don't get to roll advantage on this, right? Or do I?
No, you still do, because technically it's still in that minute. It's still in the
Yay,
last minute.
good. Good. Right.
One more time.
16, so it's 28, so we match. So, no. She still hits you? dealing again the same damage that she just did. So I have to roll that again, although I can copy and paste. As she again slashes you, but this time as you go to jump up, she then hits you vertically this time. As she was about to go in for a side slash, like a downward slash, but as you're about to jump, she then changes her course direction and then goes sideways as she hits you square in. You take 57 points of damage. Which brings your total up to
how much? Yeah.
120 points of damage in total over this combat. As you... I think you have less than... Yeah, you have exactly 85 health left.
Good lord, this ain't good.
As, again...
Get up!
Okay. As, again, the injury that you dealt to her, or even the damage that was dealt to her beforehand, is entirely gone as the blood swells around her blade into it, and then eventually the marking on her body that you left on her is now completely gone. She then just goes as she exhales, and then immediately tries to go for another slashing attack.
Okay, I'm gonna do a perfect dodge.
Oh yeah? Perfect dodge?
Yep, that's perfect dodge. It's the ultimate defense. Get 1 free nat 20 token to spend on evasion.
Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do is still roll against me. Not because that you're not going to dodge this, but this is to see whether or not you'll even get a reactive attack back.
Yeah, counter check, alright.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So 32.
Yeah, I don't get to roll advantage this time, do I? No.
No, I'll still allow it. Like, because again, it's still in the time. Because again, this is all still her turn. No.
Come on, Dice. What?
You definitely dodge the attack, like without a doubt. You dodge the attack. However, in this particular moment, as you dodge it, it's only just like grazes you. As you were thinking, like as you were about to dodge, you're thinking maybe I can try and get her, and then you notice how close it is, and you're like, nope, back up. So you sort of stagger back for a second there, as you did perfectly dodge her attack. As she then swings round, and then she just goes, and then again as she exhales, and then as she inhales, she goes for another attack.
Oh boy, this sucks. Let's see. What have I got? So again, you're still rolling advantage because it's still the same minute. That's good.
I can hear the pain.
Yeah, it is. It's real pain here. Oh, this is bad times.
Wake up, Fletcher!
Wake up!
I want to point out is that like you're now far enough away that you can't call back to him without basically like giving away your position. Oh well, I say giving away your position. Obviously, she knows where you are, but it's still that factor of like you're sort of caught between a rock and a hard place because you're about like 15 now about to be 20 meters away from her, and about anywhere between 10 to 15 meters, if not nearly 20 meters away from Fletcher, and there's also a couple of trees in the way.
Is it possible to activate focus reflex and then do something, or would that just be it?
I mean, not reactively. I mean, technically, if you had SPMA, you could roll it reactively, but at that point, you'd then still be sacrificing.
Yeah, there's no point. There's no point. Yeah,
you might as well roll finesse, acrobatics, or evasion to try and get away from this attack, unless if you want to try and risk it all and try and do a counter attack.
No.
Either way, you're still rolling advantage regardless.
Yeah, I'm a roll. Yeah, let's just roll evasion to get. No, let's just roll finesse to get out this attack.
Okay.
This is a better.
Finesse. Yeah, okay.
This is rolling much better. 16. No, that's not right. About to roll D20 19.
I mean, how much finesse do you have? I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, it's Racky, right?
Yeah. Okay, so 16. Plus, yeah, I mean, I don't even know why I'm doing the math here. Like, that's just straight up, like, going to get it.
I just matrix out of the way.
You do indeed, and this actually lines you up for a counterattack. As you're now allowed to deal damage if you wish.
Yes, yeah, you know, this motherfucker right here. Do not like
you can either do your dexterity-based, your dexterity-based martial arts damage, or you can do your wit-based damage. Either way, it's only going to be with one, and it cannot be with pure techniques, because again, it is just a base counterattack. So it's just rolling damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit. I'm gonna hit her hard. You know, with my feasts.
Okay. Is that dex? Well, it has to be dex based. Yeah. So roll.
Yeah.
The dams, if you will.
Yeah. Okay, fine. God, this is gonna. This will hurt her more than it'll hurt me.
Time for the slap.
I'd hope so.
God damn it.
As you hit her right clean in the face, you break her streak as she was basically like hunting you down like a rabid dog. You have now finally slapped her back, sort of reminding her who's really in charge here. As you've hit her, you have dealt 37 points of damage, and you have now stopped her strange attack streak. As it is now Cloak, it is about to be your turn, but then suddenly you hear something in the distance, a strange noise. You think to yourself, that can't be right, that sounds like a horse galloping towards us. That sounds an awful lot like... Yes, it does. It is a horse, but it's coming in from the west. And it's about, give or take, maybe 30 or 40 meters away. As we now introduce...
No.
Yeah.
It's not. No, I don't. Well, fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Well, here we go again.
So, Kane, would you like to describe what your character is currently doing?
You think it's someone you recognise. It's not. As I guess the quickest description your mind would come to as a samurai rides in on a horse. He's got a sword on his right side and a big bow on his back. He's wearing wooden armor. He's got his hair in a bun. He's kind of got like the sort of somewhat clean-shaven beard. Sort of looks like he's hitting his early 20s. He rides in on a majestic horse. a nice white horse.
As you do this, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You're about 35 meters away from the targets. You see them perfectly. You see a man who is dressed in ninja cloaks. You see a Huskonian woman dressed in what seems to be a rather torn up and badly damaged dress with what you assume is cherries on it.
I see the target, why not?
You indeed see the target just getting a slap in the face by said Huskonian woman.
Cool, I'm going to activate my willpower body technique.
Okay, roll for it.
My level 10 one. Yes. And as I do that, I pull the bow off my back. And as I pull out a couple of arrows, I aim them at the target.
Indeed.
And I'm going to say that just in case, because I have a modular skill, depending on the roll I get will depend on the amount of arrows I fire.
So you're using multi-shot?
Yes.
Okay. Roll for it.
Oh, that is not great.
Not another 2 berries.
El Clasico.
I will be rolling disadvantage anyway, but what exactly are you doing?
I believe that would just be a singular arrow.
Okay. I shall roll disadvantage. I'm get a 6, so that's 20. No, 23. So as the arrow goes, like, basically it just immediately flies towards her, and she just only barely is able to dodge it as it just goes past her long silver hair, as it just takes off a chunk of it, as it just flies by, and it just goes straight through the ground, basically about like 5 or 6 meters away from her her position, as she's just like, great, another asshole. As it is now the turn of Cloak.
Alright then. So that was 4 turns. Do I have one more turn left or have to roll?
You still have this turn.
Okay. So I guess I can roll. Maybe check.
I apologise for the strange noises. I'm drinking from a glass bottle, but it has like a plasticky, sort of rubbery sort of top to it, so it's just making very strange squeaking noises when I open and close it.
It's like a really off, like, winder over there.
I'll just roll to maintain first, obviously.
Okay. Maintain
Does-
the form as strenuous.
Close enough.
Where's the roll requirement for that? Is that 20?
Overflow. So that is overflow active.
So the strenuous. So hang on a sec. So the strenuous form is a 15.
Let me check.
Is it 15 or 20?
I will check. I think it's only 15. Yeah, it's only 15.
Okay. Yeah. So overflow is. Yep.
Overflow active.
Roll the d4, I guess, to see how much longer you have with it. Okay. 2 more minutes.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna try. My Scorn of Cloak, that was activated reactively, but do I need to roll that again to continue it?
No, this is still the same turn that you activated on.
Okay, so I guess I'll roll Drill Shot.
Okay, you'll probably have to get closer to her, but fair enough.
I mean, my movement speed is like 84, so...
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I guess I'll just roll that. You pierce her, yeah. Can I... You know what, since I still have a free action, I don't think it'll be any use, but... I might as well just roll Dead Zone. Well, it's not even a roll, it's an automatic activation. Just so that poison doesn't work anymore.
Dead Zone.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you remind me exactly what Dead Zone does?
It's like a negation to spell zone that has a 60-meter radius that lasts for I think 4d4 turns.
Oh, good. Okay. I want to point out if you do this... Oh, actually, no, never mind. Yeah, this would be your first action.
Yeah, exactly. It lasts 11 turns, so...
Okay, well, Raki, you feel strange for a second, and then you just, okay, that was weird. Nothing happened to you, per se. But, you do feel a pulse that just came directly from, and it was definitely from, cloak. I was about to say Anarche. Not Anarche, Samurai Man. I'm so used to calling you based on your character name, but now this is a different character. Samurai. Yeah. You feel a strange, lack of potency from your weapons now. You're not sure why. As Bill, it is now your second second action. What would you like to do?
I'll roll drill shot. I'll try to roll finesse and accuracy for.
Okay.
Finesse isn't perfect, but that is enough to work. My accuracy is 32. Aha.
Yep.
Seems to work. Yeah, Cloak kind of darts around. And then yeets his... Well, chain kunai. Actually, that's... Hang on. Yeah, 32 is enough for both. Yeah, dual wielding the rope and chain kunai. Throws them directly, I guess, into the abdomen of Rose.
Okay, roll damage. Or paste damage.
The paste damage.
I miss dice.
Well, that's double, because strenuous form.
Okay.
Okay, so... these... Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's fine. So, yeah.
Why do I see that it says typing and not you just pasting? Why?
This is a lot of damage.
Because I didn't prepare for 2 times. You know, I didn't prepare for the strenuous form.
Ill preparation means defeat, although in this case it doesn't, because, yeah.
Yeah, you better change that slogan, actually, because, well...
Ill preparation doesn't necessarily mean defeat, but it does mean that we all have to wait around a little longer for my defeat.
I do apologise.
That's not a very catchy slogan, but you know what? It makes sense.
Yeah.
The worst kind.
You could always abbreviate it.
Konopoda.
Jeez.
90 damage!
Okay, I have to roll this. So 90 points of damage is hitting her. I now need to roll something. Blimey.
Rolled? Not bad.
How do I put it this way without making it sound weird? So you drill a hole directly into her. Technically 2 holes directly into her abdomen. As you do so, you cause 2 separate injuries, which, because of the nature of this actually causes a really serious injury. I just have to have a look at this. Okay, so I want to point out her bosses do get boss health, so she is a boss. She has quite a big chunky amount of health, but she does not get any higher vitality than you guys normally would. So she has a certain amount of health and she has a certain amount of vitality. I just want to point out, you doing 90 damage almost triples the amount of her vitality. It does at least double, which means that she needed to have gotten a 20, she got a 5. So that is not only her not meeting it, but that's then not getting a 15. So it's not only not meeting
getting a 10,
not getting a 10, and then, only just getting the 5, which then means that at that point, that is then 2d10s, because that's 2 separate bleeds, and then 2 separate bleeding ailments that do 2d10s of time. So I'm just gonna put them both to the factor of I'm just having it that they're both equal. So basically, for the next 14 minutes, she's going to be taking 2d10s of damage. She takes an extra 9 points of damage. So that's 99 points of damage in just this single rotation. So I now have to add the damage that she took, plus the damage that you just dealt. Which means in Oh, good lord. She immediately hacks up a huge chunk, like a huge clot of blood, just as the kunai are now stuck in her, and you still have the strings attached to you and her. As she suddenly goes to the ground, and then she starts shaking as she just goes, "What the hell did you do?" As then the poison that was around her begins to fall. Best way to put this, Rakia and Samurai, you both need to roll me an evasion.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Dodging time. Oh boy.
Time to dodge. Time to dodge.
I guess I
Time to
technically roll
dodge.
for my horse as well, don't I?
Yeah, you can roll for your horse instead of yourself, or you can roll both.
I'll roll for me and then I'll roll for the horse.
In that case, that
Roll
would...
horse.
Okay.
Roll horse proficiency.
This would basically mean that you're separating from your horse.
Yep, I'm...
Nay.
Okay, so you jump from your horse dodges it. Just barely. Rakia, you only just dodge it. However, Samurai, you get hit by this as you take a D10 and a D12 of poison damage.
Oh, actually, I have to roll something first before you do this.
Indeed you do, although I will still roll this.
So 12.
Slapped.
So you have to subtract 8 and 12, so 20.
Yep.
And then you'd have to halve it. But 20 already beats the roll.
So this does not damage you in any way, but it does get all over your skin and all over your body. However, you're able to sort of shake it off of you before it actually.
It soaks into my armor, yeah?
It does indeed soak into your armor, which of course will be, useful to know, I guess, if that actually ever comes about. So obviously it hits into your armor. Can I just ask what is your maximum health and vitality, please?
It is 166 and 64.
64 and milestones?
16.
Awesome.
And the horse.
I don't need to know about the horse, that's okay.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I guess I do need to know its health and vitality. Horse!
Yep. It has 66 health.
Oh, wow.
100 less than me.
Ooh,
And it has 26 vitality.
fucking horse.
It
I
has
swear to God.
exactly 100 less health than you, but it also has exactly 40 less vitality than you.
Yep.
Best character has now arrived. Horse.
So
Samurai.
the horse does indeed dodge it, but you do not, as the poison splats on you, as it is now obvious that she is no longer in control of the poison around her, as she just goes, "What the hell did you do to me? You shouldn't. You son of a..."
Your reign of terror ends now.
What exactly did I ever do to you?
To me or my country?
Oh, great. Patriot. Okay. Fine. Because even if I don't need my powers, I should still be able to kick your ass. She then goes
Good
to
luck.
swing her blade at you. How would you like to react?
Well, I guess I'll go with acrobatics.
Okay.
With my predictive will.
Okay, so advantage. This is just straight up bullying bosses at this point.
33.
I mean, was there ever going to be a doubt in my mind? Yeah, you perfectly dodge. You're allowed counterattack. How would you like to counterattack?
Yeah, I'll just pierce in the same area that I did before with my kunai, if I can.
You won't be able to do that. It would only be able to be melee attacks, not melee weapon attacks, due to the fact that your weapons are still stuck in her.
Okay, that's fine.
The best you can do is potentially pull them out, but even then, that wouldn't really do anything else other than just extra damage from the injury.
For no like perk double damage or anything, can I just still pull myself towards a double kick in the abdomen?
Okay, so an extra...
as a normal, yeah.
Actually, okay.
So-
Are you kicking the daggers?
No, just the center between the daggers.
Okay, never mind. All right. Yeah. Roll. Just roll damage then.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll tell you why after you've rolled
Just
the damage.
The Human Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo-ka.
Yeah, I'll say why I asked that question after you've rolled the damage. Oh.
Yeah, it's the same.
Any old day.
Oh!
That is filthy. Filthy.
Ow.
That is
96
symphonic damage.
damage. Jeez.
Oh no, powder.
I mean, I'll roll it, but I think we all know the answer to this. Okay, so that's
All right, bye.
so that's again. Like over double her vitality. She gets under a 10. So again, same type of injury. This time it's a physical one, as you cause basically internal damage. From now on, she will now take. Is it 4? So 20 would be. So failing the 20 would be 4. Failing the 15 would be 8. Failing the 10 would be 12. So she now takes plus 12 extra damage on top of that, which means that that's actually not 96. Well, no, it is 96, but then she takes an extra 12 damage on top of that afterwards. So that's then. Oh, jeez. So
108.
this actually causes even more damage in total as she then again coughs and hacks up blood. Roll me a finesse. You cannot roll me with advantage. As she coughs up more blood, you are able to avoid it. As it is now the turn of Rakia.
Oh, jeez.
She is currently on one of her basically her legs are bowed, her stomach is just gushing with blood, and she is coughing profusely.
I might just go for a nerve pinch knockout for her. Because, we need to get information out of her somehow, so...
Okay. Does that do damage as well?
Nope,
Okay.
no it doesn't. It just knocks her the fuck out.
Roll for it.
Okay, right. Let me just check the things. I already did this as well, so it's like my ghoul style. Yeah, that's just a new skill. I just have to roll finesse and get a plus 10. Yep, okay, cool. 16. No, 19.
Ooh.
God damn it.
Okay. This damage is way less than it was, by the way.
Curse, natural 20.
I mean, yeah, the damage is still way less, regardless. Because, she doesn't have a lot of...
Strength.
Well, no, it's less about that, and it's more about the fact that, her power was enhancing her in the terms of dealing damage. Now it's not. Okay, you are dealt 36 points of damage.
That still hurts, but, not nearly as much, though.
Indeed. It stops you from hitting her with Nerve Pinch, but you are now up to 156. And she has healed herself for 8, 10, 14, 17 points of health. So she healed herself for 17 points of health, so I just need to take that away from her current amount. Okay, that brings her to that. As that happens, by the way, the daggers from her abdomen immediately pop out. The wounds close up, and the bruising under her abdomen suddenly lessens as she no longer has the injuries.
Damn it.
Well, at least I don't have a gaping hole in my stomach. Or two. Damn it, kid.
Shame your powers won't last for a long while.
Why do you think that I am one of the demon generals? Huh?
Generals were aiming for the captain.
I'm a general because I worked my way to this point. I'm not gonna give you anything that you want, even if you do end up killing me. Oh, and you trying to go for the captain is more than a pipe dream than you'll ever know. So I guess you're already out of options. Otherwise you would have killed me straight away. Then again, maybe I've got it wrong. After all, you did just try to stab me to death. And that samurai over there is starting to give me a lot of creepy vibes. I mean, after all, he nearly took off my head. As it
Yeah,
now
he's not with us.
goes to Samurai.
Samurai!
Miyamoto!
Samurai.
The real samurai.
Get your ass up.
Yeah, I want to point out that Miyamoto is out cold, Fletcher is out cold. You've just got this other samurai who's just like come in on a horse, rode in on a horse, and now I'll take everyone down. So, yeah, sorry.
Yeehaw.
Sam, the Murai.
Maruna.
Samurai. What would you like to do?
He's going to use his bonus action.
Okay.
Gotta
Roll
get
for
back to the
willpower.
past.
Natural 20.
Indeed.
Alright.
Willpower has been completed. Now what would you like to do?
How far away is she from me?
30 meters.
Cool. I will cut out a couple more arrows and go for triple shot again.
Okay. Just as a reminder, this is more meta than it is anything else. The bow will do a lot less damage than it did before.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
I have one thing to ask you.
Okay.
Timesing on bow, does it times the damage dice or the arrows damage?
Technically... Oh my god.
Because obviously the concept is you fire more arrows, right? So
Technically both then.
Oh, nice. I will keep that in mind.
Okay.
I'm going to use... What's it called? A practice to roll with advantage?
However, obviously the downside is if the normal arrow, if one arrow can't pierce her skin, then none of the arrows do.
None of
regardless
them
how
can,
many times.
yeah.
It could be 100 times, and if one arrow is the same as all the other arrows, then it basically means that the rest aren't going to harm her.
I don't know what 17 plus 16 is, because I'm not that big on math.
Hey, yo, it's 33.
Oh,
it's 33.
It's 33. I said 23. That is on me. I don't think I can beat that, but I will still do it for the sake of doing it.
And yo, by the way...
No.
That's one he would beat it.
So, that means I'm rolling, by the way, 9d10s, and my arrows are plus 21.
So, okay, well, roll, I guess... How many,
so what?
How many times is this?
How many... Okay, this is the normal dice. 3d10s plus 21.
Okay, so it's dealing it 3 times damage. So you're firing 3 arrows. Okay, so in that case, then it's 21 times 3, which is then 63. So it's 9d10s plus... Well... 9d10s plus 63, yeah.
Nice.
Jeez. As you fire these 3 arrows, these beautiful, shining arrows. They almost look like spears. Come flying down, and she attempts to like block with her blade, and not only does it miss, but it just goes. As
Oh wait, hang on.
Arrows
I have more damage to add on to this. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. Roll and add the extra addition.
I believe it's just this.
Okay, fair enough. So instead of 116, you are doing 124.
2.
122.
Yeah, because hang on, wait. Yeah, no, never mind. Overflow wouldn't proc in this situation. Don't worry.
No. Unless if your ability is willpower.
No, it's a body technique,
Okay.
so it wouldn't. Yeah.
So 122 plus the damage that she has taken. Jeez. I mean, this is breaking her vitality by a huge amount, so I actually have to have a look at this real quick. So.
Damn, she's suffering a lot of injuries. Yes.
Yeah, so I have to actually have a look at this. Divide that by her vitality. Jeez, that's 3 times over. So I have to get a 25, otherwise this is going to be bad. I mean, like super bad.
Pretty bad.
Oh,
only a 10.
oh.
Oh,
That's
only
a
a 10.
shame.
Okay, so this will be as bad as it has been in the previous facet. So it's still again D10s. So at this point it's that would mean then it's 3 separate injuries, isn't it? Because she gets hit.
Yeah,
by 3
because it's
separate...
3 separate arrows. Yeah.
So that's then 3 D10s. And I'll just do the one.
I will say this just to be a troll, Bill. If you hadn't put up that nullifying zone, that damage would have been a lot more.
A lot, yeah. So for the next 9 rotations, she'll now be taking 3d10s of bleed. Since that is then added to the amount of damage that she's already taken, she has taken an extra 13 on top of what she has just taken.
To be fair, if she could have controlled poison,
She could have might have been worse. Yeah. So fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
I ain't putting up with that.
I want to point out that, like, in less than a few seconds, she was able to like pull off like 3 attacks on Rakia, if not nearly 4.
Yeah.
And she wasn't even using her poison because she was still soaking it up. As she gets hit by these, like, one impales her in her left shoulder, one hits her in one of her legs, and another one impales her into the abdomen. At this point, her move speed is going to be halved. Her dexterity is going to be basically at a disadvantage with her left arm, and she's going to be bleeding a lot as she again coughs up a huge amount of blood and is just then spilling it everywhere. Why, you...
That's patriotism with a capital P, by the way.
Smartass. Why would you do this now? The Empress wanted me to remove the poison from this land. If you don't, this place will never fully, truly recover.
Well, 1 bit of land for the cost for the whole bit. It's a small sacrifice to make.
You talk about honor and sacrifice, but the only thing that you're sacrificing is your people. My poison will take this entire country in a matter of months. You don't even see how screwed you are.
We'll see.
As it is now, Cloak's turn.
Okay, I'll just roll something. I believe I have to roll an extra thing for my thing to continue, right?
What, for your strenuous form?
Strenuous form.
No, you don't have to roll it again.
Got another turn after this, then.
Yeah, you've got another turn after this. Okay.
I just have.
This is the current turn, but in your next turn you can roll again.
So I just have to roll for the scorn to continue then.
Yes, yeah. Also, don't you take damage every turn anyway?
Yep.
Okay, so you need to roll the damage as well. Cheers.
9.
Scorn is over.
Okay, that's fine.
You can attempt to roll for it again, but it will end. It will end your action. Actually, technically, it will end your turn since that was a natural 1.
Yeah, that was a natural 1. That takes up an action. The only thing is, how far are they from me?
She is no further than a couple of meters. Like,
yeah,
you within striking distance, quite literally.
I think I'll just roll, because my kunai are out from her body now, right?
Yes, yeah.
Screw it, I might as well just roll an attack.
Okay, what kind of attack?
Roll an attack with hopefully both my kunai. Module skill. Up to 3 times damage, I think.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I put minus.
Oh, you put minus 10. That's fine.
Oh, there was a match then.
I'll get you to re-roll it.
Okay.
Oh.
It should have been a match. Can't believe I put minus 10 plus.
Okay, so again, just have to paste this again. Oh, actually, no, that's the different one. Okay, 3, that's 2d6 plus 9 plus 4d8. As she hits you and deals 38 points of damage. This is weird, because this is the first time that you've been hit by a weapon that the powers actually work on you. As you get cut, and then the blood drains from your body. As this happens, by the way, do you take any extra damage whilst in this strenuous form?
No, because it doesn't bring my vitality anyway, so that's the only condition.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's 14, 24 plus 3, obviously 27, so 27.
Yeah, because my vitality is still way higher than that.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if it was like an unconditional thing or not. At this point, the arrows then, start peeling out and then just eventually, ping out of her body as her shoulder gets corrected and then the skin heals up. Her abdomen is then immediately, healed back and then her leg is then back to normal. Damn it. So, you're still not gonna listen, huh?
They win and I'll end this.
Sorry? I couldn't quite hear you. You do realize that I'm not the one who's losing this fight. Your bodies are being torn apart, and eventually I will win this thing. Why the hell are you even bothering? You know that even if you do end up getting your way and killing me, that the old Kygo will just send another one of us to completely eradicate you. Or even maybe he'll come here himself.
I'm afraid that the odds are against you and not us.
So what the hell do you want?
I'd like to free my home.
Well, that ain't happening. Sorry, kid. Even if you do try to kill me, or even threaten to kill me, or even do it, I can't do any of that. I have no power over my captain, and I'm not even going to try.
No, but soon we will have power over your captain.
How so?
What do you think? You haven't seen our true power yet.
So you're a nullifier. This chick over here has the ability of hyper speed or movement. I'm taking it that the samurai isn't on your team, and nor is the crazed lunatic with the blades. So I'm currently guessing that the only thing that I know about you is that you guys have an ace up your sleeve to stop the captain with removing his powers, correct?
We don't need to remove his powers to defeat him.
Good. Then you're not as naive as I thought. The captain's powers aren't the only thing that you need to be worried about. He didn't get the title for being the strongest creature alive, because that nobody has ever tried nullifying him before.
Well, our friend almost defeated him one-on-one without any tricks up his sleeve.
Is that how you saw it? I've heard about the fight. Heck, I even saw it on those screens. You didn't get anywhere close enough. Our captain was able to survive because he completely annihilated the poor fool.
Propaganda, I'm afraid.
It's clearly that I'm not going to be able to get through the delusional. So why don't we stop this silliness? I need that blade. Perhaps if you were to help me acquire it, then I'd perhaps leave your people alone. Tell even my captain that they currently don't need me to be around here.
Try to concede or perish.
Aren't they the same thing? If I let you capture me, I'm just as good as dead anyway. My pirates, my crew, my underlings know exactly what to do. They either try and break me out or they try and break my neck. It's one of the